Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Legend with Mr. Sheffield. I am Legend, this is Mr. Sheffield, and we are in, we're not in the King, we're just in the King's dungeon. Being inside the King would be quite difficult, because he'd be dead if we were inside him, unless it was like a, you know, a shrink down kind of thing, like, you know what, that movie, completely, it's like from the 1950s, 1960s, one of my, yeah. Very good movie. They get shrunk down, injected into someone's bloodstream, have to try and save this person's life. Basically, we're not inside the King, okay? That's the important message to take away here, is we haven't shrunk down and been injected inside the King. We are just in the King's chambers. The King has gone crazy. He's gone mad. He has decided to kill us himself by getting his guards to try and kill us, which in my book doesn't count as killing us himself. I think that's a slight cheat there. It's a slight technicality. He hasn't done it himself, he's ordered it himself, hasn't done it himself. To be honest though, I do remember, so there's not much I remember about this game from like midway through the game onwards, but I do remember that at the end of this dungeon we will be coming face to face with the King himself, and the King is not a nice man. He's also incredibly strong, so it's probably, there is actually quite a good chance that when he says "I'll kill you myself," he is going to do that. There's going to be a point where we save the game and have to load it a few times because we are just overwhelmed with how incredibly hard the last boss is. It is, you know, like lots of the bad guys, we've just been able to walk in, Zotham's just been able to go like, yep, bang, done, see you later. However, oh dear, I don't want to equip it, I wanted to drop it, that was terrible. Yeah, however, this final boss situation, it's not good. It's really not good. He is incredibly difficult. He's very, very resilient. He's very resistant to magic. Overall, not fun. Not fun at all. Whoa, look at that straight line there. Let's go this way. So we are currently listening to Adieu Sweet Dullard, which is a song which increases intelligence. Intelligence is a stat which Zotham finds incredibly useful because it makes his spells more powerful, and you know, if there's one thing that Zotham needs, is for his spells to be more powerful than they currently are. Because he currently now has 1.5 million, 1,526,945 experience, which, like, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. So I was kind of looking at a couple of the guys, just thinking, did I make the right choice with some of our puzzle solutions? And at the bottom of all these guides, it was like, oh, you know, here's all the experience levels. You need this much experience to get to level 10. And here we are at level 14 for Tai Chang and level 15 for Zotham. And I'm pretty sure that most of our party could probably level up again. We are that experienced. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until next time, which kind of sucks. I have a little bit of an inkling, just a bit of an inkling, that if we take these guys into the next game, if we import our party, it's going to be a little bit too easy. Just a little bit too easy. That's fine. Because actually, I've never completed the sequel. I've done a bit of it, but Legend was always my go-to, and I didn't think it was, you know, appropriate to solve the sequel, to finish the sequel, if we hadn't finished the first game first. Especially if you're able to take your party from one of the games to the next. You know, it makes sense to be able to do that. You can't take your party from the second game to the first game, but you can do it the other way around. So I've always been playing Legend more than I've ever played Sons of the Empire. Do you know what? He's right behind you, dude. There you go. We still have Tai Chang with 9 forward Vivify spells, which basically means that should Zothan die at any point, we're able to resurrect him 9 times. Only 9 times. I mean, in theory, Zothan should not die 9 times. However, in a situation like this, for example, he is currently paralysed. So is... In fact, yeah. Okay. Actually, it's not going to be quite as difficult now because of Zothan's accident. We're going to call it an accident. We did something. Let's show you an example. Oh no, I can't do that. You can't do that either. Ugh, damn it, okay. If Zothan equips any armour, his armour class will go up by about 230, and we want our armour class to be as low as possible. In theory, Zothan's armour class should be about -12. It is currently -244 for reasons that are utterly unbeknownst to me. Like, I have no idea what's happened. But we're going to enjoy the ride. We're going to stick with it. We're going to let Zothan have his moment. He has died 4 times so far. We're going to let him do that. If he's died 4 times, that's fine. That's going to be his last death. It's also not going to be his last death. There's going to be some ridiculous shenanigans at the end of this dungeon. Oh, that was close. We almost did a boo-boo. Right, let's dump that. Let's dump that completely. We don't want that anymore. Oh, we've run out of these. Okay, that's fine. Just casually ignoring all the carnage that's about to happen behind me. Okay. Whew. Okay, we got rid of the mage. That's the important thing. Everyone else can kind of fend for themselves, but that mage is a tricksy. Where are you going to teleport next? Okay. Ooh, okay, so, King, level 1. Slizar takes a power potion. Done. Okay. Ooh. I think level 1 looks like it's going to be kind of... Maybe this is like a castle, so it's got like 4 towers in it, possibly, and like a central area. So maybe these like are the walls of the tower that we're going round. That's my prediction. So yes, I have played this and completed it a long time ago, so I honestly can't remember. Zothan, how are you attacking? You're outside of the area. Usually you're just... There you go. Let's put this old classic back on. Actually, you are gonna drop that and drop that because. Oh, a door. A door. Oh, we've been here. Okay. We don't have any keys. Oh, okay. So on the map, this is a room, but I think it's a crossroads. There we go. Make that super powerful. So adios sweet Dalage kind of supercharges our magic, which is what we want to do when Zothan's casting spells. So you want Zothan, go and collect some gold. Yeah, here we go. So we've got another route down. This must be our only route because we've got nowhere else to go. We've got no keys, we've got no locked doors. Ah, oh, missed. There you go. Oh, that was super satisfying. Boom. Okay, great news. Great news. Amber potion, whatever. Chug it. Go. Let's go. The only thing I'm still hanging on to is this moon ring that we found. The moon ring is able to make us hide in shadows like Tai Chang, so that means that no one will be able to attack us. Ruby, 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 ruby. Okay. Burn into my mind now, we need a ruby key for that room, and it's probably in here. Vorpal Blade, again, great loot, great loot. We could have made so much money if we were able to get out of here. Unfortunately, we are not. We are stuck here until we solve the dungeon, so I should be slightly more frugal with Zothan's Blastimificator. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it should be more frugal with that because he's going to run out of Sunstaves soon, Sunstaves. He's run out of his weapon. His weapon has disappeared somehow. So he's currently punching things, which, you know, he's not our main damage dealer physically, but he could at least help if he was able to do something more than just a punch. However, look at the numbers here. Slizer is slicing for almost anywhere between 800 and 1100 damage per shot, and usually he's hovering around 150 to 200, so he's almost, what's that, anywhere between sort of 8 to 10 times his usual damage. Right, okay, bad news. Bad news. I'm going to keep hold of that. Keep hold of that, we need it. Okay, puzzle room, save. Because you never know what's going to happen in these puzzle rooms. Okay. Right, so stepping on those undoes it. So we don't want to step on the orange thing. Has that just undone something? I don't know. Let's try and just teleport our way across. Okay, again, not sure that was the intended way, but we solved it nonetheless. Okay, and we're getting a bit of an encounter going on. So we'll hold off a little bit before we use the sun staff, just to sort of conserve its use. Might as well you make the use of it. Make the most of it while it's here. And also, actually, everyone can kind of handle themselves at this point, even if Zotham for some reason is punching people to death. Look at the numbers there. 2 Niles hitting for in excess of 800. Okay, so if this one follows the pattern of these ones, it looks like this will kind of go up here and round. So I'm going to go into the middle bit first, and we can kind of investigate if there is anything down in here to do. Right, Zotham, why don't you investigate that? Zotham, did you find anything? No. Okay. Okay, we're going to go in here first. So, if my theory holds right, there should be a room here. Because look, there's a corridor room, corridor room, corridor room. Bang! It's about spotting patterns. Spotting patterns is my jam. That's what I'm good at. Great. We're getting close. I can feel it. We're getting really close to the end of the game now. Really close. We're going to go down then, because I reckon if this pattern does hold true, there should be a room here that goes up. So we're going to go round to it first. Kind of take the long way round. I just wonder what's happened to his hero staff. I don't remember. Oh, man, I need to get rid of this guy before he does anything ridiculous. Okay, 2 people have been paralysed. That's fine. What we'll do that, and we'll get them to chuck their mystic weapons on the floor. I threw it on the ground! There we go. Right, Slyzar. Nothing there. What's in the chest? Hero helm. Cool. See you later. Gonna chuck that on the floor. We just have to be brutal. I'd love to be able to hoard everything. We are just going to have to be brutal. So when I walked into this room, there were, just have a look back, there definitely were like 3 guys in here, weren't there? I think he cast a spell such that his spell just destroyed everyone. Right, okay, including himself. Nothing there, that's cool. Let's just have a quick March of the Bold Ones. Bring out that banging tune. What a classic this is. And then let's do that again. Because the Warrior's Awakening song has really got an amazing effect on the output of damage that we can do. It's ludicrous. Oh. So again, we're overusing the staff purely because we don't want those mages to cause trouble. They are our only weakness, because Zoffen is, we found out, impervious to physical damage. Not impervious to magical damage, though. Oh, stop. No. That wasn't meant for you, that was meant for Tunal. There we go. It's alright, you can have that anyway. Amber Wand. You know what, we're going to keep the Amber Wand. That's kind of like a slightly less impressive version of the Sun Staff. Amber Potion, whatever. Not interested, drop that. Bronze Potion, fine. We can use it. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea that if you didn't have a weapon, you could equip something in the slot which is usually a weapon slot. So look, these three have weapons in that slot, but Zoffen currently has a potion in his weapon slot. That's really cool. It's not really cool, it's just interesting. It's not even interesting, I'm interested by it, which makes it not interesting. Ooh, this is not a fun room to be in. Especially since you just got... There we go. I think everyone's protected now. Yeah, everyone's protected, so let's just blow everyone up. Right, Slizar's luck is running out. Question is whether or not we use the Craven Images now. To be honest, we might as well. We're not really going to use them any other time. I don't know how his luck got so low. Let's just do a quick... There we go. Right, we've got 4 left. 4 chances to get our luck back. Have a feeling there's going to be a point in which we need to kill someone again. So I'm going to keep them for that point then. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Yet another encounter. It's alright, it's quite a small one though. What I was going to do is switch to Adia's Sweet Dullard, get Zoffen to cast a spell, and then switch back to Warrior's Awakening. But, it seems like we've got this under control. Slizar, can you come back here and kill the weird dog lizard thing? Is it a dog? Is it a lizard? Who knows? It's a bit of both. So these two, there were 2 doors up here that will not budge. So whether or not they are the next step we need to go to, I don't know. Oh. Okay, yet again, puzzle room, save. Because we're going to mess it up. It's almost a guarantee. Okay, so three skulls on the floor implies that we've got to have 3 people on there. Teleporter there, there's a button there. Let's take before we push. Right, so I can't teleport over that. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. I don't know what this is. I'm thoroughly confused. So what happens if... Right, so that goes back to there every time. What if the button's depressed? What happens there? No, okay. Like, okay, so my method of problem solving is quite systematic. So in this case, there is nothing that Tunal, Slyzar, or Zothin can do right now, apart from stand on those three. Because if they move onto that, then it goes wrong. However, the other thing they can do is step on here, which transports Tai Chang over that way. But on doing that, Tai Chang, the square in front of Tai Chang, disappears. And then again, that happens, so we can't get back across. Right, so this time, as we go over, we're unpressing the button. So what happens now? Same thing. Okay, well, I think it's time to take a brain break. It is that time of the episode anyway, so yeah, we'll come back to this next time, and you can spend half an hour watching me look confused into the webcam as I stare blankly at this puzzle. Hopefully, maybe it's one of those ones where we have to kill someone again for some reason. I don't know why we would. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thank you for your support, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.